I am gonna take this back up there where I was yesterday, and I got me a face mask because I don't really care for breathing all that grassy stuff that's gonna be throwing up in the air. So I went and bought me some of these. I bought an expensive face mask at the store, and that thing, I can't hardly breathe with it on. I don't know if they make it to filter out so much stuff that they don't let enough air in for me to breathe. But I bought one of these little cheap ones, and I can get by with that good enough to cut a little grass with. Let's see now. I won't need my glasses, so I'll just leave them here, and we'll go up there and we'll cut a little grass. Life will be good. quit again. And you know, I'm beginning to wonder if it's not just overheating. We used to have 53 Cadillac when I was a kid. That thing would quit. And yeah, all the mechanics in the garage is trying to figure out why, and this young boy walked in and he looked at it and he said, I can fix that. He went out and got some clothespins and put some clothespins on the gas line to move it away from the engine block. And that fixed it. And it turned out what was happening is that when the car would get hot, the gas would evaporate in the fuel line and it would vapor. That's what they call vapor lock. And I'm beginning to wonder if this is vapor locking. Because the other day when it wouldn't run, see, this is the choke here. And when I put the choke all the way up, this doesn't go completely all the way up. But what I did do is I put it all the way up. And then I came out here. Now that's up there pretty solid right there. I moved this up a little bit as far as it would go. And after a while I got it running, but also that took a little time, and during that time this is all kind of cooling down. And it may be that this thing's overheating and vapor locking. Because I'm cutting down pine trees here. The last 2 times it quit I was way up here in those real tall ones. But see these little pine trees? That's all there is down here is pine trees. I'm just mowing them down, which is awesome. And I got a powerful enough machine to do that. I've got a powerful enough machine to eat all that tall stuff up there. It's about head high. But this is what she's been doing. This would be the 3rd time it's quit. And every time it's quit, I've been able to get it running after a little bit and nurse it back home. So let's see if we can now. If it is that it's overheating, then maybe just the process of letting it sit for a minute or two will make a difference. That don't sound promising, does it? Now the other thing would be if it was out of gas, but I can see my gas level here. I've got plenty of gas. There's also a vent hole right here that could get stopped up with dirt. And my breather, I cleaned out my breather the other day too when this happened. I took this thing's got a little breather scarf. Goes around the air cleaner. I took that off the other day. I took it home, blew it out. It was running good till it wasn't. It's a lot of heavy cutting I'm doing up here though. I appreciate having a mower that will cut the way this thing will and has the power that it does. You know, I also realize that I can't really expect a lawn tractor to bush hogging, which is pretty much what this is. This is bush hogging here. See this little scarf right here? I took that off the other day. It was filthy the first time this happened. Put this part back on. I usually like to put this back on there too to keep getting so much dirt in there. Now it makes sense that the breather could cause that, however, I wouldn't expect it to be enough to make it stop running like this. Let's try this again. I just about need both hands to do this here. I can put you here. how that kind of runs when the choke is up real hard? It's like it's sucking more gas, which makes me think it's getting less gas, which kind of reinforces the possibility that this could just be vapor locking on me. And see, I'm running it with the choke on now. But while I'm running it, that's going to be cooling the motor. What would happen before is after it ran that way for a bit, I could take the choke off and it would run. Be nice if I had kind of a camera holder on here so I didn't have to try to do this with 3 hands. Another thing I did before, put the hood down, I started it toward home, I got it going downhill. Keep the pedal throttle with the pedal mashed. Like that. It's going now. The other thing is with it moving, it's probably picking up more air. That might be helping to cool it. Now see, I just backed off the choke. It's still running, which makes me think that maybe after it cools a little bit, that gas line starts letting the gas go through it. See, I've got the choke not on full choke anymore. This is the same way I got it home the last 2 times. She'll run on low speed now. Fins inside of it and the air comes down through here, sucks into there and goes down in here. Or what if this thing was full of straw from where I've been mowing up there? You know, that could be also affecting it, not cooling. I do believe that's vapor locking, what I'm having there. It could be that, not necessarily the line, but it could be literally vapor locking at the carburetor. Now I'm gonna put this breather thing back on, fasten that down good because I'm gonna be blowing air. I'm gonna try to blow some air up inside of that. I don't want it to blow. I don't want to be blowing dirt down into the carburetor. Now I have a it's called a finish mower, and it'll work behind my Ford tractor. it's not really a bush hog, and it's not meant to be used as a bush hog, but I've wondered if I could use that. I've never used that finish mower, but I've wondered if it would cut those trees if I pulled it behind my forward. One of the problems I got with using the finish mower is that I don't have a what they call a live PTO, meaning that my power takeoff on that tractor only works when the tractor is moving. So I can't turn it on and have the mower blade be spinning unless the tractor is moving, which keeps me from being able to, do a lot of things that I need to do. And to be honest with you, I thought about buying a bush hog, but I mean, I don't want to invest money in cutting the grass up there because I'm not getting paid for doing it. I'm just doing it to try to preserve what we have there until somebody else can come along that can help with that. Maybe somebody else with a good bush hog, I don't know. But I'm not in a position where I can afford to be spending, to get a good bush hog, you have to pay several $100s, and I'm just really not in a position to afford that. So we do the best we can with what we have. All right, I'm gonna chill for a bit. I love y'all, whether you like it or not. See ya.